Hi everyone, welcome to Pure Delicious. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm starting with slicing 300 grams of mushrooms. White or cremini, both work beautifully here. In this video, I'm making a golden, bubbling bake with tender beef, savory mushrooms, and the creamiest sauce. Trust me, you'll want to save this recipe. Cook the mushrooms over medium-high heat for about 5 to 6 minutes, stirring every so often until the moisture is gone and they look dry. Dice 1 medium-size onion. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Drop your city or country in the comments. It always amazes me to see how this little kitchen reaches so many places around the world. The mushrooms are cooked and the moisture's gone. Time to add the butter for color and flavor. Add half a tablespoon of butter and let them cook another minute or two until they turn beautifully golden. Sprinkle a pinch of salt and pepper and remove them from the pan. I like to cook the mushrooms separately because it concentrates their flavor and deepens their richness. But if you're short on time, you can cook them with the beef, it'll still taste delicious. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil over medium-high. Add the diced onion and cook for a couple of minutes until translucent with golden edges. Dice 2 cloves of garlic. Add minced garlic and cook for about 30 seconds, just until fragrant. Avoid browning garlic, as it can become bitter. Now push the onions and garlic to the side of the skillet and add 450 grams, or 1 pound of ground beef. 85/15 works best for a juicy, flavorful result. Season with a half teaspoon of smoked paprika. And add a bit of salt and pepper. Cook the ground beef over medium-high heat for 6 to 8 minutes, breaking it up with a spatula as it cooks until it's fully browned. Meanwhile, let's make the creamy sauce. In a small saucepan, I combine 1 cup of heavy cream, half a cup of beef broth, and 3/4 of a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, or slightly more, since it really complements the beef. A teaspoon of mustard powder or Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. A tiny pinch of nutmeg to add warmth and subtle depth to the dish. And freshly ground black pepper. Give it a brief stir and set aside for now. Stir in a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce for depth and savory umami. Fold the cooked mushrooms back in and stir for a minute to combine the flavors. Our beef mushroom mixture is ready and looking gorgeous. Now, let's finish the sauce on the stove. Gently warm the sauce over medium-low heat, stirring frequently, so the Parmesan melts smoothly and the sauce becomes silky and creamy. Taste and adjust seasoning if needed. Grease an 8 by 10 inch baking dish with a little oil. Transfer the ground beef and mushroom mixture to the baking dish. If this recipe made you smile, consider giving it a like or sharing it with someone who'd enjoy it too. Your support really brightens my day, and I'm so thankful for every one of you. Pour the sauce all over. This sauce is so delicious, you won't want to waste a drop of it. Gently stir it all together. For a make-ahead option, you can assemble the whole bake, cover it, and keep it in the fridge. Then, whenever you're ready for a hot, comforting meal, just throw it in the oven. Mix a tablespoon of olive oil into a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs for a toasty crunch. You can skip them if you prefer a softer, creamier top, or swap in crushed crackers for extra texture. A cup of mozzarella and cheddar goes on top for a bubbly finish. Then sprinkle the breadcrumbs over. Bake in preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for 20-25 minutes, or until the cheese is melted and lightly golden. Mince some fresh parsley for a bright garnish. If you'd like to see more recipes like this, consider subscribing and turn on notifications. Your support truly makes my day, and I'm so grateful for each of you. And here it is, baked to perfection. The aroma of savory beef and earthy mushrooms fills the kitchen. I let it rest for 10 minutes, so the sauce can settle and the slices hold together. Garnish with minced parsley for a fresh, colorful touch. This bake also freezes beautifully. Just let it cool completely, cover it tightly, and freeze. To enjoy later, thaw it overnight in the fridge. Then bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius until warm through and the cheese is bubbly again. Every bite is hearty and full of flavor. I hope this recipe brings comfort and joy to your table. Thanks for watching. Take care.